Do you remember though? See if you can remember if you did, because you're an employee there and they asked you to leave. Yeah, they asked her to leave and they called the police. I don't know if they got a fight with her or what. There is a mean manager that works there. I don't know what happened. I don't know if what happened, or if she fell over, or she went to the bathroom and something happened with the door. They said that they asked her to leave because of something in the door, and she was slamming the door or something.
No, I wasn't slamming the door.
What happened with the door? Something happened with the door.
Yeah, it was just a big heavy foot to the right.
Yeah, something happened. So who was being a butthole? Who was being that?
The store manager.
The manager at Beverly Jeans. What's his name?
Bruise.
His name is Bruce. And he's the one that told her to leave or he's going to call the police.
Up the door with my...
We're at the ER right now. We're going to have a look at her elbow. It looks really bad. Let me see it real quick. Let me see. The elbow. That happened probably at Beverly Jeans, and the manager asked her to leave. We're going to go in right now.
You embarrass me.
It's pretty bad. It looks pretty bad. I'm gonna go get him. I'm gonna go get him. I'm gonna go in and talk. She's refusing medical right now, so I'm gonna go in and talk to him and see if I can have him look at it. Right now, it looks like it's very dark right in here. Okay, I gotta put my mask on. Hi, my friend. Something happened to her elbow. We don't know exactly if it's a spider bite or if something happened at work. She's covering something up. She worked as like a hostess. And something happened in the bathroom, and they said they were gonna call the police on her. And then I came and picked her up, and then when I took her home, I noticed her elbow looks really, really bad. So I don't know, she was on the balcony where she lives. Then she came in, so if it's a spider bite, I need someone to look at it, see if it's a spider bite. If it's broken, then I need someone to look at it, see if that's the case. So something happened to her. She's got a mental problem. So I don't know, the extent of it, but we need at least someone to look at it. She will refuse service. She's not like mental problems. It's almost kind of like borderline Tourette's. She's one of my friends.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're saying she has to make the decision for herself, for medical. She has to be the one that makes the decision, but you can't even like look at it. You can't even, as a nurse or anything. You can't even.
Nurses.
Huh?
We are the nurses. Legally, we cannot do anything.
Legally, you can't do anything.
Unless she checks in.
Okay, at least she has to check it. Okay, I went by, basically. She thinks her elbow's fine. The nurses said that she has to be the one that goes in for medical. They can't force medical. So I told the nurses if they could come out to the car to look at it. They said they cannot do that for legal reasons. So the person that's get injured has to go in and be the one. I said, well, what should I do? She said, let her sleep it off, put an ice pack on it. If it's still bad tomorrow, then she'll probably want to come in. So we're gonna monitor it and everything and see what's happening.
Let it sleep it off.
They said to get a good night's rest, to put an ice pack on it, and to monitor it, and then if it's still bad, then to come into the ER. But you have to be the one. So anyway, I vlogged that. So let me see. Let me just turn it turn it where I can see the elbow. Okay, that is a big time bruise. I've seen skateboarders get it, but it's not extended all the way. Okay, yeah, it's not a dislocation, because if it is dislocation, you can't do that. Let me see. Go back to do the same thing again right there.
Focus on driving,
okay, I
please.
am. Okay.
Please.
Okay.
To the left. Come back. Lay down. We're down, man.
What did they say to you in the bathroom?
Nothing.
Okay.
I walked outside, and the manager
That's not what you said to me.
No, the manager had said, I'm done with you.
Okay, the manager said, I'm done with you. He said, I'm done with you in the bathroom area?
No, going out the back door.
Going out the back door. Okay, so the manager said that he said don't cause a scene to Linda, and then he said
he didn't say that. He said I'm done with you.
No, he said I'm done with you, and then he told you to leave. This guy's name was Bruce at Beverly Jeans. We don't know if that's exactly where it happened, but we do know that something happened. She doesn't recall. She blacked out or something. I don't know what's going on.
What the hell are you talking about? Get out.
He said what?
I'm done with you.
Okay.
As she shoved me out the back door.
Oh, whoa. You said that the Beverly Jean manager, the BJ managers in Addison shoved you?
He didn't shove me, but he said, I'm done with you, and put me out the back door.
You said he shoved you.
No, technically, you should have put me in front of the restaurant so everybody can see it. But he knows that I was right and he was wrong.
Okay, so he did ask you to leave, and he shoved you out the back
he didn't
door?
ask me to leave. I cooperated.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
So he was asking you to leave.
I'm done with you.
Okay, he said the words that I'm done with you.
I'm done with you.
This is the Beverly
The
G's
back door.
restaurant, BJ's restaurant
The back door.
in
Yes.
Addison.
Back door. I'm
There
done
was a
with
police
you.
officer there with an accent whenever I was talking to her from at the front
I'm
of the
done
desk.
with you?
It was not the front desk, it was the front entrance.
I know I can be
The front where the hostess is. That's what she was doing, is hosting. I one time came in and she was coming out of the bathroom with her bag, the little purple or the little pink, there's a pink and black bag. Something happened in the bathroom and she called me. Then she said, I don't know, she said to come get her, that they were calling the police on her. And I saw that police officer there.
Oh God! Oh, here it goes again. He thinks I'm beating up his TV.
Anyway, we're trying to figure out exactly how she hurt her elbow. But she's saying something happened. Then she just said that the Beverly Jeans manager threw her out of the back of the restaurant. Then I didn't notice any kind of injury or anything when I picked her up. I vlogged picking her up. But I noticed that when she came back from the balcony, the balcony, she's talking to her roommate right now. When she was on the balcony, she came from the. I think it's a spider bite. When she came from the balcony, she was smoking a cigarette on the balcony. She came in to.
So where's your point?
She came into the living room and was walking around, for maybe like 30 minutes and stuff, talking everything. I didn't notice anything. I think it's a spider bite.
Doesn't mean I'm gonna run
And
up your TV
all of
or
a sudden,
something.
I looked down at her
That's
elbow.
what
I said, "Oh my goodness, that looks like a compound fracture." But spider bites can swell. And then we noticed that you could feel the end of where the elbow was. You could feel the end of it. I said, "Man, I told Dustin, I said, man, we got to get her to the ER." So we got water and all that stuff. I was trying to get an ice pack.
How about you pick up your old fucking
I we'll get back. Well, I'll tell you everything about it. We need to get an ice pack, and the medical nurses told me to get her, let her get some sleep, get a medical ice pack, and all that kind of stuff. But I'm gonna try to get a medical ice pack, and we're gonna watch over it. I couldn't get her to go in the ER. I told the nurses, I said we can't get them to go in. They have to go in on their own accord. So it's their own action. They have to go in. They have to actually go in themselves. They can't force them to get medical attention. So I'm gonna try to reason with her, and I'm gonna try to get a medical pack. So it is swollen. It may not be as bad as I think, but you see that elbow and that elbow right there. So you can kind of see that it's kind of swollen. I've seen skateboarders take that kind of bruise. I don't think it's dislocated because she can move the arm. If that's that case, or if it's a spider bite, can I see if it's a spider bite? Okay, turn it and face it to the. I want to see if it's a spider bite. Show it.
Focus on driving, please.
Okay. Show the actual elbow.
Focus on driving, please.
Okay. Show the actual elbow.
I don't know. Focus on driving.
Focus the elbow towards our move.
I know. Focus on driving, please.
All right, we'll have to do it. We'll have to look at it later. So an exposed compound fracture, you have to go 911 immediately. That's where the bone is sticking out. That's not this case. We don't know if it's a spider bite. If it's a compound fracture, then you can, like if people are out in the mountains or they're out camping and they have a compound fracture, they can ice it and they can get medical treatment later. If it's compound fracture where it goes through the skin and you can see it go out of the skin and it's exposed, that's real bad. You want to go to ER immediately. Now, if it's a hairline fracture, it can swell, okay? And you can get medical treatment later. The problem in certain cases like that is it's hard to tell if it's a hairline fracture without an x-ray. She refused medical at the ER. So you've got three big ones that you have to worry about, okay? The worst one is exposed compound fracture, where the bone is through the skin and you have to go to the ER immediately. That's not this case. If you go, if it's a compound fracture and it's just kind of like, sticking out, but it's not going through the skin, that you can put ice on it, but you still want to have that treated immediately. If it's a hairline fracture, you can put it in a sling, and you can put a cold compress on it. You want to ice all three. If it's a spider bite, which could be that on the end of the elbow, you also want to go in the ER. Okay, but that can be treated. That will show differently the next day. Spider bites are different looking than actual. It looks like when I talked to her roommate and I looked at it, it looked like it could have been what we were saying, like a boil. I don't know why we wanted to say that, but like a blister is what I thought for a minute. And that also can be an issue too, if it's some type of blister. So you've got several different options that it could possibly be. We don't know yet. But like I said, if it's a compound fracture going through the skin where you see blood and all that stuff, go to the ER immediately. I think they have to help at that point. That's life risking or whatever they call it. Risk. There's certain terminology they use, meaning it's life threatening, right? If it's a compound fracture, it's just poking in the skin, it's underneath the skin, that's still pretty bad. And you want to ice it, and you want to put it like in a sling or something like that. If it's a hairline fracture, or just a fracture or hairline fracture, you can treat that with a sling, which I do have a sling, and you can ice it. Then spider bites, I don't know. But it doesn't feel like puffy. It feels kind of hard. I don't want to like sit there and touch the elbow too much because of the injury. But you've seen some of it. So if you want to make a comment, I don't know when I'm going to send this through, please do. And we don't know exactly if something went on with the boss at Beverly Jeans, which is also known as BJ's Restaurant in Addison, okay, right next to the Addison Improv. We don't know if that was the case, because she's saying something like they threw her out of there. I saw a police officer the last time I went there, and they said that they were going to call the police on her tonight. So I went by and got her. She was at another restaurant, and I picked her up from there, took her to her roommate, did not notice the injury until we got into the living room. She didn't even notice it. She doesn't notice it now. I asked her if she felt any pain, and she said no. So I don't know if I'm talking about your injury on your elbow. It looks pretty bad.
Oh,
look at that. That's a little bump? That's not a little bump.
It's all like imagination when you get shot.
Let me see one more time. You think it's stress?
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, we're going to try to put some ice on it.
That's all about
She's able to extend. She's able to extend the arm and everything, so I don't know. But I tried to take her to the ER and she refused. So there is some truth about refusing treatment because of Christian Science. Christian Science people that one of the leader of Christian Science guy, he invented something called base, which is base jumping from different things. It's real hard to remember what it stands for. But one is building, one is antenna, the other one is like structure, like a bridge, and then E is the other thing, earth, like basically like a cliff. And he died jumping off this cliff with a special parachute to catch him. Now, he never went in ever if he broke something. He just let it stick out. The Christian Science people don't believe that can happen. So it's also, there's some similar things too with the Kingdom Hall people. Those are the people that Jehovah's Witness, they cannot get blood transfusions. So they feel it's unclean. That's a refusal of medical. If they're unconscious, of course, they will still give them a blood transfusion. But with broken bones, a Christian Science person, they would just go on. They don't feel that there is any reason at all, because they don't feel there's they feel there is no injury. They feel that you cannot get sick. And I've been to their church before, and that's kind of one of the reasons why, because a person can refuse because they can feel that they cannot be injured. But this, I don't know if it's a spider bite. I looked at it a little closer, and I'm saying that it's probably, I'm guessing a hairline fracture or fracture that has swollen. It's not dislocated because she can still move it and use the arm. When a dislocation, you can't use it. If it's like a compound fracture and it's like that, I don't think you can still use it. Like you can't extend it and stuff. So it's got to be a hairline fracture or fracture. And so it has swollen up. So, like I said, she can refuse that. I tried to get her to go in the ER and everything. So we just asked for like prayers. Also, it's real frustrating, these people speeding right now when we have to pay $4.30 on gas. And these people are just acting like they have gas cards. Let me see again. No, the other way. You have to do it the other way. Yeah, it doesn't. Let me see again. I don't think so, sweetie. I think tomorrow you're going to want to go in and have that looked at. And at least we're going to do medical pack. We're going to do a medical pack, and we're going to do cold compress. Now, on cold compress, on an injury, do not use warm. Don't use heat or warm on an injury like that, especially if it's a body injury to a muscle or bone. Always use cold. The reason why is it can spread, even if it's a spider bite or if it's a fracture. Do not use heat. No heat. You want to use a cold compress. Keep it in ice. I've studied this stuff because I was a dancer. I was a part-time, well, not part-time. I was, what do you say? You have a major and you have a minor in dance. I was going to do a minor in dance. I study injury because dancers get injured. So dancers can get injured. So I studied dance at UNT, and we studied anatomy and injuries and things like that. So don't use heat. Always use cold compress. They're kind of like nurses too. Dancers are, they know the body and stuff. So you always want to use cold compress, and we're about to get to the gates of Fort Worth right here. Okay, that's all I have tonight. So please pray for Linda. Can we see the elbow one more time? So she has an elbow injury. It could be a fracture at the end of the elbow. I get kind of nervous. This is actually the entrance to the gate of Fort Worth, is what I call it. It's basically the Mixmaster, and we're by Mark Parkway, I guess. Mark 4 Parkway. And I'm going to call it the vlog. Y'all have a good night. It's going to take a while because I'm on back vlog. Good night, and welcome to the Please Subscribe show.
That, wherever you are.
Okay, I'm sorry. You used your left foot to do what?
Kick open the bathroom door. I was pissed off.
Okay, you were mad when you opened the bathroom door. At Beverly Jean's, it's called BJ's in Addison. It's a restaurant. And you were mad, right? So when you kicked open the bathroom door, what happened?
I didn't kick it open. I tapped it open.
You tapped it open how?
Like, look at my left foot.
Okay, so
how
got a question. How did the manager see you do that?
My point exactly. So then he's like, Linda, you gotta go.
Okay. The manager saw you.
He didn't say that I was just starting property. But no, I said it was my left foot. I was
It was the manager at Beverly Jean's or the cop. If the cop was there with, there was a police officer that I saw that was going around there.
Yes.
I got a funny feeling.
I was a little bit upset at the time.
You're upset about what?
Because I knew I was getting fired.
You're getting fired for what reason?
Because, I don't know, something about the restrooms.
Something about the restroom? What happened with the restrooms?
I don't know. I'm just saying that. I just barely tapped it.
What happened to the restrooms?
Can you fucking stop driving?
I am. What happened to the restrooms?
They're not clean enough. It's bullshit.
Okay, they were making you clean the restrooms? You're a hostess.
I don't mind cleaning the restrooms.
Okay, so how did he see you bash in the door at Beverly Jean's?
What was that?
Or the bathroom door?
What was that?
Did he go to the bathroom with you?
No.
Then was he around the bathroom when you opened the door?
Not that I know.
Then how does he know?
Exactly.
Was someone else around?
No.
Then how would he know about the bathroom door?
Good point.
And his name is Bruce. What's his last name?
I don't know.
Okay, did he touch you in any way?
No.
Okay, did anybody else go into Beverly Jean's and touch you or anything like that? Okay. I'm asking if anyone manhandled you or pushed you.
No.
Okay. And you don't remember how that happened to your elbow. That's what I'm trying to investigate. What happened to the elbow?
I don't know.
Your elbow is very bruised. It looks maybe like it's a compound or minor fracture or fracture. Probably a fracture. So what happened?
I don't know. Maybe I was upset and I forgot about it.
Upset when?
I don't know. Maybe it was my manager fired me. I have no
Okay.
time.
You were upset that your
I
manager...
know that was wrong. Please.
The manager fired her and she got upset. She may have hit it against the wall. Did you hit it against the wall?
Not that I know of. Please.
Did somebody try to do anything to you?
No, they didn't.
Okay.
Please.
Okay.
Please. Cut it out, please.
I'm gonna back up while we're here. Put this on it right here, on the elbow. No. Here, let me say, on the elbow.
No.
Just on the. Just put it.
Sweetie.
Okay, look. I want to see
Can
something.
we do this first before
Yes.
you vlog everything?
It's a spider bite. You got it from the balcony because it happened right after you left the balcony. Lift it straight up. Look, you mentioned something about a spider the other day. Look it straight up towards me. It's a spider bite. That's a spider bite. That's actually a recluse spider bite, probably. My dad talked about this. You want to go in to the ER. They have a venom thing for spider venom. Okay? It's a spider bite.
Don't stop.
Yes, it is. It's a recluse spider bite. It was on the balcony. I thought it was a fracture, but that's what they look like. Here, move the pack.
On to your bachelor's.
No, move the pack. I'm gonna show you. There's a strip. There's a strip, a line. Look, move the pack.
I know, bad.
I know. Just move the pack, the ice pack, and lift it up straight, like you're making an L, like this right here, like you're making an L, like this. Okay, just do it straight up. I'm gonna show you the line. I'm gonna show you. I've seen this before. I can show it to you online on Google.
You just want to do this.
It's a spider bite. Just go like this. Make an L.
It's not a spider bite.
Then what is it? It's an abnormal shape on your elbow. What is it?
Fat stuff goes around.
It's not that. Look, you can see it right here.
Right,
That's a spider bite. That is look.
I don't see holes.
Almost looks like a snake bite. That's a spider bite from a brown recluse. Yes, it is. Look, right there. I'm gonna show you on YouTube. Yes, it'll turn white right there. That's where the fangs went in. It's a brown recluse spider bite. I've heard about this. Look, straighten your arm. It's not a break.
Is that white?
Yes, it turns white.
Right there?
Yes, and it slowly starts to.
What about
They got venom. We can go to the ER. We can go to the ER at Harris. Look, straighten it all the way the other way. It's a spider bite.
Oh shit! It's turning purple.
Yes, I know. We can go to the ER. They got an anti-venom. It's faster if you go straight right there. It's a spider bite. Look, you see where that is? That's a spider bite. Right there. It's just in beginning stages. Do this. Look, go like this. Straight out like this. Straight out. It's not a broken thing. Go straight out and lift it up.
Are you fucking serious?
Straight. No. No. I'm not trying to. Go straight out like this. Straight out. Now lift it up this way. Look, it's not a break. It's not a break. That's a spider bite. It is a venomous spider bite. And that's what it looks like. It gets puffy. It's a spider bite, and they have anti-venoms that you can take. We're going in. This is good to show. I'm telling you, we can go. They got anti-venom.
Is it venom?
It was a brown recluse. You went in.
Brown recluse to where?
You
Where
mentioned
did
a
I get
spider
it
the other
from?
day from the balcony when you were smoking a
Over
cigarette.
here, over
It's that
here.
quick. It's that quick. It's a spider bite. No, it's not the bone. It's not the bone. It's a spider bite. It's on the very end. That's a spider bite.
God, we're gonna seem like we're on freaking crack or something.
It's a spider bite. It doesn't matter. It's a spider bite, regardless. You're gonna have because they have anti-venom. It's a spider bite.
We gotta go.
Spider bite. You have
What?
the pain level is 1. Okay. He thinks it's a cyst. We showed it to a security guard at QT. He looked at it. He knew the stuff about brown recluse bites and also snake bites, all kinds of stuff. He said, here, let me look at it one more time. He says it's a cyst, and you can get that. It can be a cyst. You can get it where it just you can fall over. But he said if it was a broken, then she wouldn't be able to extend it, and I agree with that. That's a cyst. Let me see it one more time. Bend it. Yeah, the cyst. You can get it just from touching, like, not touching, but you can get it from, like, banging it up against a corner of the door or something like that. So we figured it out. Probably just going to put an ice compress on it. We may be overreacting. Anyway, over and out. Vlog over.